This ain't advice. I'm not your advisor. And as they say in the biz, slap that subscribe button. We're only about 100,000 away from 1 million. We're almost there. Welcome to another episode of Buck Talk. Thank you for tuning in. Let's check out today's question. Dependent care accounts and cash nanny. I'm curious what that means. All right. You're looking for some guidance/suggestions on a bit of a financial conundrum your wife and you currently find yourselves in. Late 2019, you made a $5,000 election for a dependent care reimbursement account in 2020. Companies, DCRA suppliers taking $200 pre-tax out of every paycheck you receive. Once you submit proof that you spent that on daycare-related expenses, they give it back to you pre-tax. You cannot get this money back. If you can't submit proof that it was spent on childcare-related expenses, you lose this money in 2021. Okay? Here's the issue. Shortly after you made that election, you made the decision to remove your children from a daycare they're attending for personal reasons. You've since been unable to find a reputable daycare, and your wife's aunt, who retired in December, is watching your kids at your house for $400 a week cash. You expect this to be a temporary solution when it started, until you can find a daycare, but every week that passes, you're becoming more and more concerned that you may not end up sending them back to daycare. So you got to decide between, number one, confront your daycare provider aunt about going through the process of putting that money on the books. I mean, I probably wouldn't use the word confront because it sounds like that was the arrangement all along, and you're just now realizing that you might want to switch. I mean, that sounds like a little aggressive to me. I think you might be thinking about it the wrong way. Okay. So you can report it for reimbursement, or two, let it go, keep paying her cash, meet the losses, $5,000 plus lack of tax deductions for lack of wanting to have an uncomfortable conversation and or cause family friction. The obvious choice is number one. You're concerned she'll see this as a loss. Yeah, I mean, it's a loss to her. Your thought was to offer her a bonus or a weekly increase to offset the hit she would have to take by claiming this as income. But yeah, that makes sense to me. If you're going to put it on the books, which, you should have been doing already, but I get it, then you should probably come up with something that she still wants to do and that is in alignment with what you agreed on. You don't know how badly reporting this income would affect her. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be income for her. If she's taking Social Security, yeah, it might have an effect on that. It might increase the taxability of it. How that would work with her husband's income. Yeah, you're just not going to know that stuff. I would probably start with like a 50% increase and ask her if that would seem equitable to her. You might even have to make it a little bit more, but I would say going from 400 to 600 and truing her up for the back, the ones that you've already paid that you plan on counting. You probably have to do that too. That makes sense to me. It probably works out that it's about fair. I guess it depends what state you're in and all the facts about her income bracket and, like you said, Social Security, whether it's taxable or this pushes it to be taxable. But it shouldn't be that hard of a conversation. And, I mean, you could give her $5,000 to agree to let you do this, and that would obviously be a win, right? So it's either that or find a different place to put the kids. She doesn't have to put the whole thing on the books for you to use your $5,000, right? $400 a week. It's just like 12 weeks. So you're not even asking her. I mean, you should put it all on the books, but you're not even asking her to do that. So it doesn't seem like that hard of a conversation. I sort of think you're making a mountain out of a molehill on this. You should just talk to her about it.